Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. Capricorn, here is your monthly read for September 2023. We start off first with the overall energy of the Tower. So it feels like there is some sort of truth that will be coming out here in the month of September, or something that maybe has just recently come out. The Tower is not always a bad thing, however. Sometimes this could represent hidden feelings, or you're finally telling someone how you feel, or them finally confessing their feelings. Maybe you were friends and you kept it hidden, or this could also represent like secrets that were being kept, or illusions that are now falling apart. Whatever it is, this idea or this illusion or this truth that's been held back. The floodgates are about to be busted open, or they just have been, and now it's all coming out. It's all out in the open. There's no more hiding. And remember, from the rubble, from the destruction, is the opportunity for a new beginning. And I feel like that's why we see the Ace of Swords in the challenge. Aces represent beginnings, fresh starts, and with the Ace of Swords, it's like some type of truth or some type of communication, right? So a new start when it comes to, by way of communication. So you could be talking to somebody that's opening up a new relationship in your life, and maybe that's what has brought about this Tower. This new person enters, and now the Tower comes, and it's all kind of hit the fan. It's all out in the open, and now you're moving forward. With the Page of Cups, recently I feel like someone could have offered their cup of love to you, or you could have offered your cup of love to someone else. And quite possibly you could have had your back to this person, or felt like they had their back to you. And by way of this clarity and this truth, I feel like that's no longer going to be the case. With the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I feel like, there was a lot of fun, a lot of spontaneity, could have been a lot of passion, sexual energy within this connection, or just maybe even fantasizing about this person, or extreme attraction. I feel like there's intense attraction in Capricorn, and it's like, you wanted love, you wanted this offer of love, and maybe you didn't receive it, and there were secrets or things that were being held back. And they're not always got to be bad secrets, but things that were being held back that you're now seeing with clarity. And they're communicating to you in a way to start this new beginning, or allow you to move on with someone else. We see the World card. Some of you guys could be at a distance from your person. Others of you, this could be like an anniversary. Like you could be thinking about somebody from the past, because this time last year is when you met them, or this is an anniversary of you with that person. Also, it represents the end of a cycle as well. So some type of karmic cycle is wrapping up in your life and is allowing you for this new start. And I feel like this new love is what's bringing all of this in. Maybe this old relationship or illusions that have kind of fallen to the wayside have allowed for this new love, this new beginning. And underneath is the Ace of Cups. This is total emotional fulfillment, right? And another ace. So I do feel like you are dealing with somebody new, or you will be dealing with somebody new. I do feel like this is an intensely passionate connection. We do see the Devil here. So this shows me that there is lots and lots of carnal attraction. This is a very, very sexual energy, especially with the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck as well. I see that there is a major connection, especially in the sex department. And maybe that's all it was, for a while. And maybe you guys were even sneaking around, and you both had someone. That's also a possibility. And it's gathered steam, and like these feelings have finally allowed it all to kind of come out to the open. I'm not saying that's what it is. Some of you guys could be dealing with addictions as well, or codependency or attachments. You could be dealing with somebody toxic, and that's what you're trying to move away from as well. Close the cycle on someone toxic, and it was just a sexual connection, and now you're finally willing to get out there and start something new, and you're going to find your abundance. It's like you got something beautiful coming in, even if you have to have your back to this person currently. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of gossip, you or your person was really like bad mouthing the other. There's a lot of lying and manipulation as well. And I feel like a heavy narcissist energy here, with the tower, the devil, and all of these swords. The Emperor, this is you essentially, ready to take charge. You're ready to take some sort of action when it comes to your love life. I feel like you're wanting someone that's going to bring in stability. Like, this is a very paternal, masculine energy. You're wanting somebody that's going to take charge, that's going to bring stability, that's going to be a provider, that's going to bring action and passion and fire. And the hopes and fears in Knight of Swords, I feel like, you're afraid of conflict, of like this major falling out. And who knows? It's like maybe the person from the past, has found out about this other person, right? Or your new interest, and it's creating conflict of some type. Maybe your feelings coming out about someone has created conflict. Maybe they're already taken, But I feel like, you're worried about the fallout. About some type of fighting or arguing or, conflict of some sort. I do feel like there is an incredible passion that burns for the person you do desire, though, and an incredible passion that burns for them, for you. And it's like you're wanting them to come rush in and kind of like save you from this situation. It's like, damn, where are you at now, You could have perhaps seen this person's like toxic or clingy or, overly attached in the past, and had your back to them, and now, like, you found the grass wasn't greener, with someone else. It's like you're wanting them to come back in. It's like, and around this time is when you guys met, right? And this could be just for like one person. It sounds really specific. I do see that you're dreaming about this person. You're having a lot of dreams. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Some of you guys could have a lot of options. You need to be careful, because one of the options, and I feel like it's the option you've been favoring the most, is a snake. Is a snake. They do have bad intentions. They have things they're not revealing to you with the devil card here, right? And it's up to you to use your discernment to kind of sniff it out, and not allow people to take advantage of you or get one over on you. We see let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. It's like, give someone enough rope, they'll hang themselves, So you need to allow this thing to play out the way it's meant to. Allow this person to fuck themselves when it comes to your love and your trust. If they're on bullshit, it will come to the light. And, if you're wanting someone from your past to come back, or wanting to reconnect with someone from your past, and you're dreaming about them and fantasizing about them, and even wanting them to come rushing in for you, you need to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So it's like, stop trying to control every aspect of life, but also at the same token, especially if it's someone you want to reconcile with, or someone that is not aware of how you feel, you have to step up, and you have to let someone know. It's like, hey, I love you, or hey, I want to be with you, or hey, I like you, or, or hey, I want to work on things. Let's get back together. We see the future here, which is I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected, and I feel like you guys had a lot of plans together, you and your past person, a lot of plans for the future. It's like you wanted a happy life together. However, there was conflicts, there was secrets, there was addictions that probably, kind of messed things up at least. And because of that, there's a lot of healing that's had to take place. But now that this cycle is ending, and there was probably a lot of bitterness as well. Now that this cycle is ending, you're either having this opportunity for new love, and somebody new to come in and kind of rescue you from, what you've been victimized with energies of the past, and bring in, a truthful, honest connection with lots of passion, with lots of emotional abundance. It's like you really are falling for this person. There's, it's intense sexually and emotionally. It's got all of the right elements, even though some of you guys are doubting it, feeling like something could possibly be off. I feel like that's has a lot to do with your past experiences, and that's why it's saying let go of control issues. It's like just allow it to unfold naturally. And for those of you that are trying to reconcile with the past, I feel like you're being overly controlling. Could have like pushed this person away or drove them to do things that were not so good. It was like too much pressure on them, or and like you're kind of aware of that now. You're dreaming about them, you're thinking about them, you're fantasizing about them, and it's for a reason. I feel like they're thinking and dreaming and all of that about you as well. And I feel like they've been working on themselves as well, and they miss you as well. But ultimately, it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's like, are you going to tell them how you feel? Are you going to tell them you want to reconcile? Or are you going to tell this new person you want to be exclusive? Like, you have to, close mouths don't get fed. And instead of fear and rejection, what you should fear is missing out on an opportunity because you were too afraid to say what you really thought or how you really felt. And that could even be for, like, if you're trying to break up with someone for something new. It's like, stop being scared and holding yourself back from your own happiness. It's time to let the tower crumble, let the truth come out, let things be what they are. Stop trying to control it and express your desires so you can finally be fulfilled. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please hit the like, share, comment, subscribe. Book a personal reading. They start at $50, the cheapest you're going to find, by texting 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. Check the daily reads, check the live podcast, and your sun, your moon, and your rising. Follow us Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can book your readings right through Facebook as well. Get exclusive content on Patreon, and consider donating and supporting. That's how I keep things going. That's what keeps me fed. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Facebook Messenger Pay, and Rumble, BitChute, all of it, guys. TikTok, YouTube, we're everywhere. Check the links in the description. And I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.